Okay, maybe not then. I thought it was 24, but 38 versus trip. Alright, in which case, Success is going to switch stances. Reaching blade stance. And...
Very well.
Sorry, the sheet's lagging a bit. Give me a second. 3 bucks. And is going to try and assist his boar friend.
Yeah, both of those hit. Which... Okay, so the first one... for 17? Okay. So yeah, this one is... fucking cleaved.
Success's blade once again extends with lightning, striking past Zillow, and swinging his second one at the enemy right in front of him. That's my turn.
Okay, so this one... No, sorry. The second attack goes against this one?
Yes.
Alright. This one is not damaged. In the middle.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The guy in front of me.
Alright.
The guy who got hit by attack of opportunities. That's my turn.
Okay, and that's for 17. And that's good because that one is actually dead. And Zillow, it is your turn.
I'm debating if I want to heal myself instead of attacking.
It's up to you. They will attack you though with flurries, so that's wisdom, damage, and suffering.
Yeah, I was gonna do a 5-foot step, but you know what? Oh.
The
We live, we die, we live again.
True.
Alright. Now I'm gonna attack the one right next to me. That's a miss.
Yep. Oh, that's this one, right? Right in front of you. Okay, so that's for 21. So it's beginning to look hurt-ish, but yeah, it's standing. Alright.
Alright.
It's looking extremely hurt. Hanging onto its like last vestiges of necromantic life. And with that strike, you just eviscerate and demolish this undead into pieces.
Alright, then I am going to take a... You know what? No, I'm going to do my last attack, then I'll do a 5-foot step. On the one next to Zixus.
Alright. Yep.
Nope.
Sadly, that's a miss.
Alright. And that is my turn.
Yeah. However, the battlefield begins to look more manageable, as this one is dead, and however this one is still alive, and with reckless abandon will unleash Flurry of Blows against Azrak. Plus 13. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, second attack. 27.
Hits.
And plus 8. I believe that's
Miss.
Alright, that's the damage. And please give me 2 DC 18 fortitude saves. Alright, so you take 7 points of wisdom damage.
Nice.
Which means it gains temporary hit points equal to... Yeah. And it goes, essentially goes sourdough on your ass. Cheruk.
Alright. 5-foot step. Alright, let's try this again. Longbow attack. Against the one in the left.
20
19
AC.
versus 6.
That's misses by 1.
God damn it. Oh well, I do still have one more attack, so... 25.
Alright. On the guy on the left.
Yep.
Alright, very well. Okay, why didn't it fucking save? Hold on. Alright, so that's 13 points of damage. However, that guy just got temporary hit points, so it took a bit out of those. Alright, that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Axdrag.
Alright. I will go after the one next to Zixus so I can get flanking.
Very well. Out of
And
idle
I will
curiosity, what's your wisdom?
Oh, I currently have 7 wisdom damage and my wisdom's 8.
Alright! Alright.
Was it at 0 wisdom you
Yep.
become a vegetable?
Yeah, you
No.
become unconscious at 0.
That is incorrect. That is
Oh.
from Drain. Damage cannot go below 0. Or it cannot go below 1.
Really?
Right, very well.
That's why I was laughing.
Unleash the fury of the Demon Claw.
Yeah, I will use my Flurry Strike so I can just not get the -2 penalty for 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
And we will go for... Did I have the flanking bonus? Yes, I did.
Alright.
That is a hit.
The first one definitely hits for 10 points of damage.
And I still roll shit on my grapple.
Yep. End turn.
Correct.
Very well. Okay, the second one. Yeah, it got hit from the back, but it's just gonna focus on the target in front of it, trying to pummel the Zixos into fine green paste.
Mm-hmm.
Unleashing the Flurry of Blows once again. However, it doesn't have any flanking, so... Alright.
Alright, let's see if I can counter that one. Roll the damage.
I mean, out of curiosity... right, because you're countering damage or the hit? Because out of curiosity, I want to see if I can even confirm the crit.
Go ahead, just try and confirm it. If you confirm it, that's more damage for me to counter.
Alright.
And yes, that's a confirm.
Alright, so that's the damage for a crit.
Mhm.
So that's 1, that's 2. So 19.
So that's a 22 DC acrobatics check I need to make with roll with it. So I have a decent shot at making it, but
Yeah, go
we'll
for
see.
it.
Whew.
Alright.
As the right leg is impact success to the side, he tries to block it and manages, but not enough to just send him flying for 15 damage. So that's 15 feet straight to fly like that. So he just got flying. So yeah, I'm staggered till the end of my next turn.
Alright. Fuck, what does it mean for the enemy? I guess the rest of his flurry of blows just are wasted because he has no target in sight.
Yes.
And I think when he started flurry of blows, he cannot just 5-foot step and yeah, use them on the... Okay. So yeah, that was a very good move actually. As this undead monk just looks at the corner where his target was, looks to the right.
He's just like kind of waving the sword. He won't get me.
Slippery shit. And yeah, actually, as it happens, it's your turn.
All right, let's see. Did I roll anything I can actually do from here? Okay, let's see. Oh no, I'm in the wrong place. Why did I click on skills? There we go. 2. Success. Still a bit light on his feet. It's just going to. Is this the right one? Elemental flux. There we go. It's just going to like raise his blade and then cut down twice, sending out 2 wind blades at his enemy as he casts elemental flux as he still tries to regain his balance.
Alright, yeah, that against touch AC, that also hits. They have touch of 20, but yeah, those of the 2 of them hit, so...
Yes, ignore the 12 damage in the elemental flux, it's just saying what's happening.
Alright, so that's 15 and then 9. Alright, so... I'll get you! Yeah, also a small notice, as they're like striking you, you know that they are like, perhaps due to the undead energies, they are very strong, as their missed strikes, when they hit the ground or the ceiling or the walls, they
Or
essentially
success.
like leave cracks in the walls. Because yeah, they have like 21 strength, so...
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Zil.
Alright.
Yeah, this one is looking damaged.
I'm taking a 5-foot step. I'm gonna try to kill off the one in front of me and then pummel the one next to Ezra. Come on, baby.
Go for it. Alright, and the first strike with 24 points of damage. As you just essentially... Do you go for another headhunter? Another head bite?
Of course, that's my signature move at this point.
Okay, so essentially like rip the head, the neck, and a little bit of the upper portion of the body, and the rest of it just collapses in a heap of twisted bones.
I feel like Ash for a week after this.
I figure at this point when I do that, it's like ripping the skull out like the Predator.
Yeah, and then probably spit it out because you do know that they carry some sort of disease.
Okay.
What?
I just looked it up. Yes, I still go unconscious with damage. You still go unconscious with damage, unless it is con. Then you go unconscious. Then you die if it's from con damage. Drain actually reduces the score. Damage just gives a -1 penalty to everything using said score. For every 2 points. So it's effectively the same, except it's a lot harder to get rid of. Except, well, like, Drain can hit skill points and hit points and that kind of stuff too, though.
Alright.
So, back to the blending. Damn, missed it by...
Yeah, that doesn't confirm, but the first strike, yeah, takes 20 points out of its temporary hit points. It still has 2 temporary hit points, so...
No, it don't.
No, it does not at this point, so that's minus. So it has no temporary hit points, and then that's 19 points of damage normally. Alright.
Alright.
You may continue. Alright. For 17.
And depending on if you want to use those or not, going down from unconscious from wisdom damage gets me to roll on the insanity table.
That's a miss.
18 sadly is a miss.
And our miss, damn.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I imagine the undead monk just, after it was like hit several times, it realized it's being attacked from the back, so it started to get into this weird rhythm of your strikes. And okay, it's actually its turn. What's it gonna do?
Do it. Give me an insanity.
I mean, I wasn't using insanity tables, but I'm not sure if this is like a variant rule. Anyways, let's see. Because something might happen. 1, it will stick with Azrak. 2, it will switch to Zilol. Okay.
I guess it'd be a variant in the sense that it comes from the sanity rules.
Actually, hold on. I need to like roll one more thing. Because there's like one more factor in play that's kinda in the background. Okay. Azrak and Zilol, both of you can make me a perception check.
Alright. Slow down, sheet.
Okay. Perception is based off wisdom, yeah? So I'm gonna say that for Azrak, because this happens kinda quickly, so perhaps the amount of wisdom damage, the vision gets slightly blurry. But still, you know that this undead monk was going to keep on hitting with Azrak, but there is this brief, not really flash, but you spot for a brief moment as the monk suddenly completely changes its action and switches back to you, Zilol. You can swear that on its like twisted face, you can see the already fading symbol, the one that you have already encountered several times. And yeah, you don't really have detect evil or magic, so you don't feel like change. But yeah, this was like a very weird, sudden shift. And it's gonna unleash the flurry of blows on you, because you are closer to death. That's one flurry of blows, that's second. Oh, 18 might miss, actually.
That actually hits.
Okay. And then...
Yeah, Blood Rage drops you down to...
Okay, but that misses.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Alright.
Okay. And once again, yeah. 2 fortitude saves.
Oh no!
Alright.
You failed one.
Alright. You take 3 points of wisdom damage. Which means this guy has 15 temporary hit points.
Alright.
And that's its turn. But I believe you are still standing because Azrak gives you Die Hard, or was it that was rebuilded?
That was rebuilded, I don't anymore.
Alright,
That was going a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Full attack with the longbow with piercing ray. So that's
Alright.
another 2d6.
Both of those hit. So that's 7. That's 8. So it has no temporary hit points again, and then 3 and 11. Okay, it's beginning to look injured, with patches, scorch marks after the fiery arrows striking him. End turn?
Yep.
Alright, Azrak. Your companion is not dead yet, but yeah, this strike.
I will use another strike that will... It's another... Swift Claws or the other one. The one that lets me attack twice. Whatever. I've got a bunch of them.
Alright.
Those miss! There's your nat 1, Julius.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, this one is dead, and Zixos. The pick is down. I repeat, the pick is down.
Down, but not dead.
Yep, I know, I know.
I'm not dead yet.
Put me in, coach. I can do this.
But since I am
All right.
unconscious, I lose that.
18. 18, 29. Julius?
No, not
Oh,
the
shit.
pig, my friend.
Okay.
As success brings down the hammer of friendship on top of this thing.
So if I'm
And yeah.
reading this right, it's 29 total?
18 plus 16, yes. Mm-hmm.
Alright. So this is a mighty strike, and you see that the creature remains standing, but this is like literally on the very like slivers left of its necromantic energy that coursing through its body.
Very well. And well, that's my turn. Mm-hmm.
Zil, I believe you are, well, unconscious and bleeding out, unless you have something that we didn't even use that often, so I'm not sure about the bleeding out rules, if they are even like a thing.
They are.
I had to do what? Fortified?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have it in the bag. Yeah,
I think that's stabilized.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that should be enough.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, let's see which one it will try to bring down. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna make it a free perception check. Actually, with this, I'm gonna say it has no idea that you only went unconscious, so it's gonna switch targets. Okay, 1 Axrak to Zilol. Zilol it is.
Leave the pig alone. He's seen some things.
1 flurry of blows. Oof. The roll to confirm. I don't think that confirms.
No.
I mean, I'm rolling against Zixos, sorry. I said Zilol?
Yes,
Yeah.
you said Zillow.
so
That was
sorry.
kind of worrying.
Yeah, so I contradicted myself. I wanted to say Zixos and I said Zil. Yeah, he's attacking Zixos.
Yes, that does indeed hit. Let's see. I'm gonna try and counter it with Calm the Storm, but I need to roll really high, and I don't. That's a hit and no confirm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and 20. Does 20 hit the first one?
No. You need 22.
Alright, so that's a miss, then that's normal hit, and then the last flare of blow attack. Okay, that's also a miss. Okay, so that's the Namaccio. And yeah, please make me Fortitude DC 18.
Come on.
Alright,
I made it.
you are fine. And Sharuk, the last remaining enemy, looking very injured. Finish him!
Alright. Solar Flare! There we go.
Oh my god. Okay, sadly 11 misses, 21 hits.
And
Okay.
additionally,
Thankfully you
Fire
have
damage.
that bonus damage because he had 1 hit point left. So yeah, good thing you have that hit bonus damage, as essentially, yeah, the solar infused arrow just strikes through the already battered body of the undead monk, and just from the inside out, just like bursts open, and it's like fiery power just turns it into charcoal.
oh yeah, who's the ranger now? What?
And with that, the last remaining enemy is vanquished. However, as your like adrenaline slightly goes lower, the very chilly, now that you like feel it, very like chilly, oppressive, still presence feel in this section is still present. Alright, you have unconscious Zil. What do you do?
Well, we poke him a
I
couple
believe we
times.
should continue.
But what about friend Zilol?
He'll be
have
fine.
Wow.
I really hope you guys are keeping track of your equipment in terms of like potions, because I don't.
I mean,
Oh.
out of character as.
Yeah.
If you want, I could just coup de grace you and you'll come back in a couple minutes.
I think we wanted to avoid that, so let me see. I should have some healing potions on me.
I mean, with his wisdom of basically one, Azrek's readying his sword.
So,
This seems like a good idea.
Or we could return to the monastery and take a rest.
Which might be a good idea, because I am fatigued for 6 rounds.
Oh no, 6 rounds.
Oh, 6 whole rounds. I think
Yeah,
it takes
but
longer
who-
to carry you.
But who
You're
else
fatigued
knows?
for less than a minute.
Alright,
I
I think
know.
the question is, are we strong enough to carry him? Because Sixtus is of no use here.
Oh, probably. I can
Yeah,
just drag him.
Just
Mhm.
just put the pig on one of the tables and we'll sit as a stretcher or something.
I mean, I could just drag him.
Yeah, I feel like Shurig is having this nice medical advice, then Azrek's demon claw just grabs Zillow and starts dragging him up the stairs.
Basically.
I'm just imagining Chirek lecturing Sixos on the importance of moving the patient safely as to not cause him any more harm. Meanwhile, Azrek just grabs him by the legs and drags him up the stairs.
Mhm.
At the very least, I'd probably understand to at least grab him by the arms.
We're gonna have some pull the pork, he says, grabs him by the arm and pulls him up.
Meat's back on the menu, boys!
Anyway, we scramble back up to the monk camp, and any suspicious question, we just had a scouting round, okay? And go back there tomorrow.
Yeah, why were we here again?
Vision. Mhm.
Because I saw something that was inside this place. It was like almost like a laboratory looking thing.
Mhm.
Oratory.
A laboratory.
Yeah, for now, from what you have seen, this part looked more like like a living quarters. However, there's still the other side, but yeah.
Yeah.
That
So,
we can figure out who actually still has potions home, because
Chirek does.
Success has some potions, but I think the idea was that we'd rest.
yeah.
Mhm. So yeah.
Because I looked through my things like, apparently I never added any to my list, so maybe I don't have any.
I mean, if they're not on the list, they're not there.
But I do have something I completely forgot about.
Oh,
A potion of bull strength.
nice. Let's see.
Okay, so if you don't want to, like, essentially you go back and yeah, there are some questions like, are you back? Of course, there's first like confirm that you are still who you are, that no evil befell upon you, yada. And obviously there comes a question that so soon already, like that was like quick, and If you're
Mhm.
trying to like sell, no, this was like a just scouting ground. I'm playing this for laughs, but just out of curiosity, please give me deception or what's the fucking skill in this Pathfinder bluff? What
yeah,
you're using
bluff.
for lying?
Otherwise, it's up to anyone else to do it because I don't think success is. Well, actually, I was pretty decent. Is going to cut it, but yeah.
What's my bluff? My bluff is at -1.
What's your
Still did.
Exactly the same.
what's your usual monk sentries Kuder sense?
I mean, they probably realized it pretty obviously on us, but at the same time, we don't look that wounded, so it's probably like, all right, it didn't go as good as they thought.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to ignore the unconscious pig.
Religious reasons. We are resting for religious reasons.
We realized it was a it was a holiday. We
I mean, I think the real question comes when they wake us up next morning and we look perfectly fine, like we had like a 2 months long rest with nice meditations and stuff like that. That's the real question. Either way, unless something happens, we take a long rest and wake up next morning.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be switching you to the other map because, as far as I imagine, you do not want to do any social scenes for now. So
No.
we just go.
Pretty much since I don't know any mod.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, we've recuperated. The monastery is not attacked in the meantime, so you are able to return back here once more. Because now you know what you are like hearing, so you don't need any new checks. So again, the sludge dripping sound coming from your left, and yeah, that this like there's no wind, but you can swear there's this like still cold, chill, this still undead like presence emanating still from this section, despite the fact that, as far as you can tell, you have killed all the enemies that you have seen. Alright, so you are back here again. So I'm gonna hide Tornado for now because we are not in combat just yet. So yeah, what do you do?
Well, we brought glory to the monk. Now let's see if they had any glorious inglorious equipment. I mean, let's go. Yeah, I'll make a perception check if you need it. Sounds just kind of like pokes them over, sees if they have anything loot, and well, goes to the nearby rooms. If they don't.
On their personal stuff, nothing of value.
Oof, fucking monks. Where's the loot?
Yeah, they literally have nothing of value on them, specifically. Yeah, and actually most of the stuff in this like living rooms, it's like decayed, destroyed. There are no visible artifacts, at least in... For now, as we're like going here, you do not see anything of value for now.
Alright. Well,
do we still have our negative to wisdom, or is that cleared up?
That clears up 1 per day without any.
Doesn't the immortal help against that?
Nope.
Eternal. I wrote Eternal Soul Pathfinder, and the first thing that comes up is The Eternal Wanderer, Saving Souls, Part 4, Black Shadow. Well, I wrote an there, so that's probably why.
I mean, there's like a basic handout for Eternal templates, so...
Yes. I'm just wondering if you want to let us resurrect that, because it's kind of a pain otherwise.
I mean, on one hand, we already changed the hit point healing, because apparently you do not heal to full health even after full rest. So, yeah, you are in a friendly location. You really could like rest properly, so if you are fine with that, I am fine with you basically healing the
Yeah.
attribute damage.
Yeah, I like that a lot more because normally attribute damage is just to annoy people because that's the entire point of its existence. Mhm. And it's a lot more fun to fight if you know that once we rest, we get it back instead of having to go and cure it by magical means or wait around for 2 weeks. Mhm.
Okay, Zexos. I actually need to edit one thing because when you rested, so that means another day. Actually, not another day because you literally went to this fucking thing.
In the morning, 8 hours later,
actually
back.
in the night, because that was after you came here, you talked a little bit, and then the leader was like, "Wait, you want to go down there already?" It's approaching night, so yeah, okay. Zixos also going deeper into this corridor. The feeling of this chill intensifies.
Very well. Tell me if I see anything, otherwise I'll just continue moving success forward.
You see just destroyed furniture, rotten wood. Just you imagine if you touched it, it would just collapse on itself. Yeah, same for Zelen and Axrak. When you go deeper in, the sense of chill continues to intensify. Okay, Zixos, pause. At this point, you can. You can make me a perception check.
19.
Okay. Remind me, what's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 14, I believe. Oops.
Okay. So with that, you believe that underneath this rubble, around here, you can swear that check is not needed. Just asked out of
Oh no, sorry, that was a mistake. I was just checking myself.
What was the attribute? You can imagine, not imagine, but you can swear that you can see, as if everything is rotten down. This actually catches your attention that underneath the rubble, partially hidden, but you can think that there's something more metallic, not casket, but locket. Something that usually holds something valuable. However, you can swear that the chill feel emanates strongly from this. Above board information. The item itself is not cursed.
Okay.
But information that going for this treasure will trigger another encounter.
Alright, Success leans down to grab the amulet.
I mean, this is not an amulet, this is a locket. I mean, a jewelry box. That's what locket means, I think?
Yeah. Well, a lock, kinda, yeah.
Alright.
A locket would go in a jewelry box.
Yeah.
So that's
It's like
the
a
word
kind of necklace.
the word I meant. Okay. Pause, you can reroll initiative.
Hey guys, there's something shiny here, Success says, as he leans down, grabs the thing, and something terrible happens. We'll see what it is.
As you begin to grab it, the rubble...
Success fucking disappears.
The rubble starts shifting and then just explodes outward with almost a visible burst of necrotic dark aura. And beneath the rubble, at the first glance, you think this is another Kurobozu, but this one is more bandaged. Actually, this looks more like a mummy, also a monk, but looking definitely more dangerous. You can make me
Knowledge religion.
Yeah, knowledge religion, because this is yet another type of undead. Oh my god.
Apparently he's angry about the whole taking his things.
Okay. Azrak, and I'm gonna say like Zero and Cherry probably like throw a little bit of other information when Azrak like oh shit, this is like a. In Pathfinder it was called Black Monk, but essentially I consider this like a Dread Kurobozu, as this is a Dread Mummy human monk, which among other things, it has Gaze of Despair, so it has a gaze attack, the
Oh no.
irritating kind, the one that if you are like basically looking at the enemy, it basically can hit you. You can like try to avoid. Oh my god! You can try to avoid the by averting gaze. Hold on, I'm trying to find the.
Alright, that settles it. I'm getting blind fight at level 7.
Hold on, where the fuck is it? Gaze. Actually, this might not be as bad to you, but I'm trying to fucking. Oh, right, because I found it not.
Gaze attack? Yeah, it hits everyone in range if they're looking at each other. You have to avert your eyes or whatever, and that just gives a +2 bonus. But you have to do that on our turn, so.
And then we have like 50% concealment on him, so I think I'd
Yeah.
rather die than to get that again, to be honest.
Okay, but essentially with that critical success, yeah, with the irritating things, has Gaze of Despair, 100 feet range. However, the and the effect is this, which is kind of nasty, but it has DC 17, so at least one character in your party has a chance against that. Yeah, this is looking like definitely like a more dangerous version of Kurobozu,
I mean, any creature with a gaze attack is more dangerous.
as it has CR of 11 with other abilities. I mean, it also is tanky as shit. Its basic AC is 32. Its touch AC is 24. Defensive abilities. It has like channel resistance, improve evasion, resistant to blows, which is this.
Just a question. Is that once per day, the gaze attack?
No.
In which case, the monster you fail to save, you're basically permanently paralyzed.
At the very least, the way I read it, I don't think that's once per. The way I read it, the universal monster loss is that.
But then you have to keep making the save when you're paralyzed, I'm pretty sure.
We have a saving grace. I have a potion to remove paralysis.
Yeah, once. Well, looks like we're gonna have to try and burst it. And I'm
actually,
not very
like,
good at burst on the first one.
yeah, actually, speaking of burst, it also has something called resistant to blows, which is pretty also irritating.
Resistance to blows, is that does arrow count at blows?
Melee and ranged weapons.
Yeah, so bow is a ranged weapon. Damage resistance, slow fall 40 feet, and damage resistance 5 versus all other versus everything.
Does that apply?
I think, guys, what we need to do is everyone roll 3 wisdom saving throws, because if we fail one of those, it's just over. Since I'm pretty sure the moment we see this thing, we have to make a will save.
I mean, gaze, it's that it attacks. Hold on, because it's writes when it's being active. Each opponent within range of a gaze attack must attempt a saving
Oh,
throw
well
each
said.
round at the beginning of his or her turn. So, actually, hold on. The way it's written, I'm not sure if they mean his turn as its monster turn or your turn, because one interpretation means that you only have to make save when it comes to your initiative.
Each opponent within range must attempt a saving throw at the beginning of his or her turn. It's probably on our turns in that case.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's why I was like, that's probably didn't instantly triggers, but okay. Yeah, it resists to cold 10. However, this one actually, and that's information to Cheruk, is vulnerable to fire.
Ooh.
Okay, you might be able to do something about that. Okay.
However, as I mentioned, its basic AC is 32.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else? It has regarding.
I really
this
need
stuff.
to get a magical bow.
It has breath attack. And apart from the usual thing as command undead, create spawn, and key strike, it also has stunning fist.
Um,
And yeah, it has spell like abilities, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using them.
What's its movement speed?
Yep, that's also important information. Actually, as it like comes from the rubble, you see that it's less like it's like moving, more like it's just barely like hovering above the ground. Its speed is like that.
Yeah, no way of running from it as well.
As it's like flowing through this thing.
what?
And yeah, regarding its CMD,
What's everyone's fortitude save?
Let me check.
right now, without all my buffs, 13.
So 13. What's yours, Simon?
4.
4, 6,
Plus 6.
4, plus 4. So we have about a 40% chance to lose to get paralyzed, except for Zilal, who has I
Good
think
to me.
10%. I'm not sure about the good part about that, but
Do
yeah.
we have any potions of freedom of movement?
Nope, only one of
Mm-mm.
displacement.
Yeah, and I got remove paralysis. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I don't know if there's any like
This is the
basic.
Demilage all over again.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm.
I think Demilage has like even higher AC, but and not AC, but CR. This one is like 11. That's why I was
Yes.
like trying to like point like, yeah, this is like oppressive cold feeling, and that's why I was like getting this, trying to get this. Look, we'll trigger this.
We're
Well,
level
yeah.
5.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to donut for this.
Either way.
Yeah. So as it like
well.
rises, so it's like it also speaks with common with this like raspy dead voice, and it looks down upon you and says, "You there?" And then it will like swiftly flow forwards, and it will not unleash its like toughest things just yet. It will just go. It's like it's like die. Try to like basically start spammeling you with a flurry of blows,
Sure.
which is in his case 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what I can do.
So that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2.
You're looking for 22.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the attacks because that's all I can counter.
That's 3. And that's 4.
Mm-hmm. So 3 hits.
Yep. Oh right, you are waiting for the damage. Okay. So, yeah, as he's beginning to strike, if you thought that the Kurobozu, the previous one, was hitting hard, this one, like, you feel the creaking of your bones, like strain of your muscles as you are trying to block the strikes. So that's 2 hits. Sorry, actually 3 hits. 1d10 plus, oh sorry, not 10, plus 12. 1, 2, 3.
Sure. Whew, I make it against the first one. 15 damage. Success. Still holding the amulet in his hands. How do I say? Pretty much turns around and jumps away from this thing as he's sent 15 feet flying by this by the first attack, narrowly managing to hold on to his to the weapon. Well, not the weapon, he hasn't drawn it yet. To the amulet. Guys, maybe we should run. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the jewelry box, essentially, like the
Yes.
the
I'm holding the
ornate,
jewelry box.
the ornate.
Okay, this is the one I use for staggered, so Success is in a bit of a pickle because he can only move 30 feet on
Oh,
his turn.
I said locket. I probably meant locker. Not locker. Okay.
Oh, locker room.
I was like basically using wrong word for something I was thinking about. So yeah, like more like a jewelry box, something that probably holds valuables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the thing it can do. This is your turn.
Alright.
I assume you are not looking at the Kurobozu.
I'm thinking about what to do. Alright. Guys, back to where we come. Let's regroup. Success says I'm gonna delay my turn of the Zillal, hoping he'll pick me up, but that's my turn.
Alright, Azrak.
Yo, so we're retreating.
Yes.
Don't think we can fight it.
If you want to make a fortitude save every round or be paralyzed until you die, that's to you.
Doesn't the range 100 feet?
100 feet, yes.
So
But
we have to make it now.
No, only if you like turn to fight it.
Oh,
Yeah, there's an option that you don't have to look at its eyes, but you can like, if you're not attempting to fight it, you can like avert eyes and like track its shadow or something like that.
If you avert your eyes, yes, it's 20% concealment. If you just close your eyes, it's 50% concealment, but it doesn't actually have the thing against you.
I will go up to support the back line as you guys retreat and go to attack it while averting my gaze.
Alright. Roll up 1d2, I suppose. On a 1, you have to make a fortitude save, or do you close your eyes?
I'm averting my gaze.
Sure.
And I hit the second one. So. I hit with the second one, but that is a miss, probably with a 15.
Yeah, but you also have to make. Okay, no, you're closing your eyes.
He did.
Yeah, it's just closing your eyes and averting your eyes are different things. Averting your eyes.
I thought you said it was a 50-50.
Yeah, if you avert your eyes, you have a 50% chance of having to make the save. If you close your eyes, you don't need to make the save, but he has complete concealment against you.
Okay. Well, I'm fighting him blind then.
Okay. I should have taken blind fight. Oh dear.
Those few times when brawlers are great.
Alright.
Well, if he's fighting, alright, let's all die against this thing. Let's go, boys.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Azrak did say that he's like trying to cover your retreat, or I don't know.
Or you can fight, I don't care.
It's just, how are we gonna get his body out of here with this thing chilling?
Either way, he
call out.
dies. Yeah, he dies, moves a little bit, dies again, moves a little bit.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
It'll be a few days before we see him again, that's all.
Debatably, I get up and I can attack him before I get paralyzed and die. Because undead don't heal.
Yeah, but the thing is, he can just like kinda look at you while you're paralyzed, forcing you to make a save every round to be paralyzed more, permanently paralyzing you into a statue.
Wait, total
But it's-
concealment is not the same as cover.
No.
I mean, I could just fight it with my eyes closed, then invert my gaze and that kind of stuff.
True. Either way, there's gonna be a
Okay.
clusterfuck. Chirrut, your turn. Mhm.
Yep.
We could kill them, guys. It might take us a few lives, but we can do it.
Alright, let's go. Let's abuse our immortality to the fullest.
Right, so let's see. What was his AC again? Oof.
Also, guys, remember, don't stand in a line, because if you use that breath weapon on us, we're gonna cry.
Right.
I mean, like we are.
I mean, I can already use it.
Yes, that's what I meant. Please don't use it.
It's a cone, not a line, but still.
That's even
let's
worse.
see. Chirrut, if you stand all the way back here, 105 feet away, you don't need to deal with this gaze attack.
That's fair.
The only problem is I can only see 60 feet in darkness.
That's something.
Well, don't worry, I'm gonna light my sword on fire on my turn, then you'll be able to see shit.
Yeah. That's actually
Yeah.
true.
Oh, if that is the case, then he doubles move over here.
Alright.
Then the mummy takes a step forward.
Just a singular step.
You know what?
Technically, that's still
Over here.
within range. 100 feet.
Yeah, this would be out, but yeah, not
Oh.
quite. Ah,
Well,
It's
for now,
unfortunate.
he could. Well, since he double moved, he could just like not look at him
Yeah,
until next
that's
turn.
that's also fair.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Zillow. So essentially, as this like being bursts forth, yeah, the sense of dread and chill intensifies in this area. Zillow.
Pick me up. Bring me closer.
Well, I have a question. Can you drink 2 potions as a full round, or still just only 1?
Still just one,
Alright.
because it uses your standard action.
That's what I thought.
There's a way to get it as a move action, and then you can do 2. But
Yeah, I think it's what? Potion glutton?
there's a few different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then.
Dual will potions.
Actually,
Drunken Rager Barbarian.
actually, Zilla, could you delay after me? I'm gonna drink a potion and light my sword on fire. That's basically all I'm gonna do.
Well, I was gonna become. My plan was to become Big Pig, but alright.
Yeah, but basically that's what I do. I'm gonna drink a potion of displacement, and I'm gonna light my sword on fire, which I'll explain in just a second on my turn. Okay?
So Zillow, are you
Well.
delaying after Zixos?
Yep.
Alright.
Because if he's gonna move
But
up,
I am not looking at the creature.
Alright, very well. Yeah, it's gonna use something.
No. Wait. As I said, don't remember. I delayed after Zilol before.
But
So it would be my turn, Zilol's turn, then its turn. Matt.
Okay,
Matt.
very well, because I think like there's like limit of delaying one after another, but very well, you can go for it. Because I just looked that it was like another. It's got back to Kurobozu's turn, the mummy's turn, so I'm like, okay, so it's like a new turn.
Yeah, but
okay.
you just didn't move me when I said after Zilol. Anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Please just squeeze yourself into the room above it, because if that breath attack hits us, we're all screwed.
That was the original plan. I was gonna drink a potion and move up into here.
Please do. Grab me on the way.
Alright, then I guess we are doing that then.
Yeah, so Zulu is not delaying. He's grabbing you and.
No, but I mean, no matter. Okay.
Wait, I'm confused.
Let's just do it, okay?
Yeah.
Grab me and let's go. So I'd be
Alright.
somewhere there, I think.
So Matt, when you delay, it's you shift your initiative until after that person. So
It's someone.
delaying multiple times doesn't change anything.
Alright, then I am going to.
Alright.
when my sheet wants to do it, I'm drinking my potion of bull strength. We will see who's stronger, my fortitude or his attacks.
Mhm.
So, how the initiative order should look like? Because now I'm like mixed up.
I should be after I should be just before Zilol, and Zilol should